Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. Welcome back to another video and happy Season 4 Eve. I hope you're all excited to jump back into Halo Infinite and play some Infection and enjoy the new content coming. But unfortunately, I have to be the bearer of bad news, as Sketch tweeted just earlier on today regarding the future of the Halo Infinite multiplayer narrative story that is currently going on. Some of you may pay attention to it, some of you might not care whatsoever, some of you might be in the middle like myself, but Sketch has given an update, so I'm going to share it with all of you and give my opinion. So Sketch tweets out, PSA, as we've refined our top priorities and shifted resources internally this year, we had to make the decision to forego seasonal narrative cutscenes to make room for the team to continue focusing on highly requested features, content, and improvements for Halo Infinite. These trade-offs are never easy to make, and we truly appreciate your support as the team works to make Halo Infinite the best experience possible. While the job is far from over, Season 4 marks another big step forward, and we remain committed to this journey with the Halo community. So there's a little bit to unpack here. Obviously, the Halo Infinite multiplayer story has always just been a little bit weird, if we're going to be honest. Whenever it first started, people were like, what is this? Who cares? The cutscenes are boring, don't really mean much. It's cool to see my Spartan in the cutscene, but that's about it. The new Spartans introduced didn't really do a good job of making me as a player care about them whatsoever, and it was really just an afterthought up until Season 3, and things were looking up. The story was actually really picking up, and it immediately hooked me and had me very excited, along with a bunch of my friends. And now they've announced that these cutscenes are no longer going to be made moving forward, as they are going to be focusing on just content and getting the game in a better shape. So what do I think about this? All in all, I think it's for the best. Obviously, getting the game into a finalized state, making sure that all the content us as players could ever hope for is in there. In my previous video, I said Halo Infinite is complete. By complete, I meant it's good for a day one release, but there's still a lot more stuff that can be added to the game. So if this means they get to focus on all this extra stuff that we're really hoping for, like Firefight, commendations, and a whole other laundry list of things that we want to see in Halo Infinite, then I'm totally okay with it. It just seems a little bit strange to me that they finally put out this high effort story cutscene and then it's just cut off. So what does this mean for the actual story? Is that it dead in the water? Are we never going to hear about Iratus ever again? I have so many questions that I actually do want answered, because the story did hook me by Season 3. Now, my next question is, how will Season 5 handle this? Is it going to still have some kind of story around it, but there's no cutscene? Is Season 5 just going to be a content update and have nothing story or narrative related about it whatsoever? In my opinion, I think this kind of sucks, because things were kind of leading towards a really exciting PvE kind of storyline. You know, like the Banished are going to invade, and this is going to lead to Firefight being in the game. You know, it was setting itself up perfectly, all for it to be cut short, which is just so unfortunate. But the reality is, Microsoft did do a lot of layoffs. Halo Infinite probably isn't making that much money right now, so there is no way they can justify spending all that extra money on these cool cutscenes currently. But you never know. The game might turn around if they can focus on the content and making the experience better. Who knows? We might get back to cutscenes. But there is one thing about this tweet that fills me with a little bit of hope. He says at the end, and we remain committed to this journey with the Halo community. That means that they are not giving up, that they are not starting to wind down with supporting Halo Infinite. I kind of see people discussing whether it's worth them keeping going with Halo Infinite or if they should shut down. Personally, I want to see them see this game through. I want to see this game become the awesome experience that I know it can. So hopefully this means that they're going to really focus on that and get it to where I and many others want it to be. But sorry for being the bearer of bad news the day before a new season, but I thought it was important to share it with all of you. Hopefully you'll all not be too saddened by this, but I shall see you all in Season 4 launching tomorrow. I am very excited. Expect a lot of videos covering the new season, new modes, new equipment, all that good stuff. So have a good one, and I shall catch you in the next one.